I bet you ain't know Manscaped had smell goods, cologne, fragrances. Use code Brunson, say 20% off, man. Come on, they got everything for you. Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Listen, before we get into the meat and potatoes, I gotta let you know about my people back there on the shelf. Manscaped, big Manscaped in the building. Use code Brunson, say 20% off, and get the free shipping. And the free shipping I fall for that for y'all. You know the vibes with that. Listen, I respect what Howie Roseman did. In case you've been hiding under a rock and you're just looking for your daily dose of Philadelphia Eagles content right now, I'm going to tell you what's going on. Howie Roseman basically came out and said, Jalen Hurts did enough to be the starter in 2022. He came out there and said that Jalen Hurts showed the organization what they needed to see for him to come back and be able to do that. So the expectations that are really, really unrealistic, the very unrealistic expectations that we put on Jalen Hurts as a fan base, and I'm going to say I'm got to say y'all, because I didn't put unrealistic expectations on the kid. You know what I mean? I just thought that the kid would show enough, to get more time in this so long overdue evaluation process. I thought the kid would, show enough. Not only has he shown enough, he's exceeded expectations and shown progress. It would just be ridiculous, honestly. And I understand where Howie Roseman is coming from. He's thinking of this in a business model. I've been thinking of it the same way. Like, what's best for the team? It's not about who you like, or it's not about what you expect from somebody. It's not about how you wanted the result of the season to go. Because you got way more than what you thought was going to happen with this season. You didn't think you were going to be in the playoffs. So everybody's expectations was exceeded there. I can guarantee that. This is about what's best moving forward. Being as though you got a guy that's still developing and showed you that he could take the bull by the horns, direct quote from Howie, and get the team to rally around, follow a plan and get you in the playoffs, first year start in a new system with a new head coach, a new offensive play caller. I mean, the team was impressed by it. And I was kind of impressed by it too. Now, there's a lot of areas in where Jalen Hurts can get better. But when you're thinking about this in terms of what's best for the team is to, build off last year's success, not switch anything around. Because Howie Roseman understands the gaps. He understands more than anybody where we need help at. I can believe that. He understands more than anybody that this team needs way more than that. And this coming from a guy who says he's always looking to upgrade the quarterback room. It's the first time I ever heard him really stick to his guns on the quarterback like this, bro. So, this will be a pressure-filled season coming up for Jalen Hurts. I can already tell. But, I respect it. I respect Howie Roseman's decision. Now, with that being said, being as though they're going that way, I'm going to give you the top 5 reasons why the Philadelphia Eagles should use those draft picks on, other holes that we have. The first one being number 1, we were 31st in the NFL in sacks last year. Second to last. The only team we got more sacks than was the Falcons. 29 sacks in 17 games. That's not good. That's not good. That is not good, which is why I really don't even understand, how Gannon is, prancing around here taking all of these head coaching job interviews. I don't get it. This is the problem with Gannon's scheme. You're not going to give up too many big plays until you do, because the Bucs got some big shots off on us. You're not going to give up too many big plays, but you can't run that style of offense with a front four who isn't consistently getting to the quarterback. Consistently. You know what I mean? Some people might say it's a scheme thing with this stat, and it's not a personnel thing. This is a talent issue for being second to last in sacks. A talent issue. I'll tell you why. Jim Schwartz didn't blitz a lot either. He came at you with 4, and they had 50 sacks one season. I think it was last season. We had 50 sacks at 4-11-1, over 50 sacks. Basically the same guys out there. So I don't think it's a scheme thing. I think it's a talent thing. Meaning the guys are getting old, and you definitely was missing Brandon Graham as well. Now, the next reason why you have to use these draft picks coming up is because you have below average talent at the linebacker group. The linebacker core has below average talent. It's not even average. That's not good. A lot of those guys can't cover. Either you can't cover, either you can't tackle, or either you're undersized. That's what plagues us. The most. That's what plagues us. Singleton got 2 pick sixes in the last 2 years. I have no idea. Congratulations. Because he can't cover. He over pursues. Davion Taylor is just a little undersized. Stays banged up. Avery looks best suited to be on the line rushing at this point in his career. And TJ Edwards would be the exception. But TJ Edwards should be a great complementary linebacker, to a very dominant linebacker. TJ Edwards can't be your best linebacker, even though shout out to TJ Edwards, he did put in some work. But make somebody get somebody that's at least comparable. If I got 2 TJ Edwards out there, I'm okay. But you got 1. You know what I mean? So you gotta do something about that, man. Another reason, man, the wide receivers cannot win one-on-one. The wide receivers just simply can't win one-on-one. So you might even be looking at getting another wide receiver this year. The way that Baldy, I know you guys might have caught Baldy's last breakdown. It showed Jalen Reagor absolutely not being able to get off the line. If you can't get off the line, if you can't get past man-to-man, a jam, then you really can't play. You cannot play at the next level if you can't get past the physicality of some of these dudes. That just lets me know that Jalen Reagor will take him out the game. He will take him out the game. We only got 1 wide receiver that can consistently win off the line, and that's the littlest guy. So that's technique too. It ain't even about being big and physical. It's about technique. It's about talent. We only got 1 wide receiver talented enough to get off the line and get separation 90% of the time, and that's Devontae Smith. Now, Quez Watkins can get you that as well, but Quez Watkins ain't getting the snaps and not getting the ball in the moment that Jalen Reagor is getting it. Jalen Reagor is the guy. They're trying to make this first round pick come to fruition, and it has not happened yet, and it has did more damage to the team than helped the team. So I think you need to be looking at a wide receiver. We talk about, homeboy from Chicago, Robinson. I talk about Michael Gallup. I'm even talking about the youngin that just tore his ACL in the championship game for Alabama. Them 3 guys that I would look at. You know what I mean? But there's other options out there as well. You need to upgrade at safety. Kayvon Wallace isn't getting any better. That's the next one. Kayvon Wallace isn't getting any better. Anthony Harris, 1-year deal. Who knows if he's going to be there or not. Rodney McLeod played in a great season, if you ask me. But his knees are together with duct tape at this point. You know what I'm saying? You need a young safety that can come out there and contribute. I like Epps. I like what I get out of Epps a lot. But Epps, again, should be one of those guys that should be complimentary. Now, I don't mind giving Epps way more snaps than he's getting. You know what I mean? Because Epps has shown flashes. But if you got Epps and another guy, then I feel like that's the definition of depth. You know what I mean? Also, it's the last one. Was that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, this is the 5th one. I think you need to use these picks because you need to upgrade at the tight end position. Not an upgrade, but you need to upgrade the second tight end position. Now, Dallas Goedert is solidified as the tight end. You know what I mean? But you need a solid second-round guy. Now, I'm a Richard Rodgers fan. I like what he brings to the table, but I don't know if he's getting older. You know what I'm saying? Jackson just tore his ACL, in that meaningless game against Dallas. You know what I mean? And who do we got? We got another guy. I'm drawing a blank, but you need bona fide talent. You need more talent because with Dallas Goedert and the volume that he's getting, catching the ball in areas like that, is Dallas Goedert's usage won't allow him to play every game. He's going to need a game for rest. I hate to talk about injuries and stuff like that, but he's going to need a game for rest at the minimum. So I think you need another tight end as well. Brandon Brooks retired. You know what I mean? I guess we heard of that, man. Brandon Brooks, was a really good piece in helping us have the #1 rushing attack when we won the Super Bowl. Shout out to Brandon Brooks. Will always be, a Philadelphia Eagles legend. I think that actually helps the team out. We save a little bread that he retires because we're stopping Brandon Brooks from saying, look, I signed this deal. Y'all still gonna play. Y'all still gonna pay me. He just chose to retire and just get his salary for the year, and that be that. And that's a real stand-up move, man. I feel like he wanted to take care of the organization that took care of him. Because when he got signed to the massive deal, a lot of people kind of was like, "Oh, what's going on here?" Then like the very first game after that, the situation. But Brandon knew how we always believed in him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. What do y'all? Let me know in the comments what y'all think about Jalen Hurts and Howie Roseman. How Howie Roseman's talking about he deserves it. What do you guys think about the top reasons that I have for us needing positions? You know, and I missed a position. You got to talk about DN, but these are defensive end. But these are the top positions that I think you should upgrade through the draft at some point if you can. So let me know what y'all thought about all that, man.